What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Dylan Grubb here with Extreme.Outdoorsmen. If you guys are new here to the channel, make sure to go hit that subscribe button for me. Help me at 20,000 subscribers. I would really appreciate it. But we have a special guest on the boat today. He just got here yesterday. I actually picked him up from the airport. We got Marshall from Georgia Bassmasters on YouTube. Make sure to go check him out. Subscribe to his channel. He actually came up here last year for his first trip to Michigan ever for Lake St. Clair Smallmouth, and I got him on his first smallmouth and his biggest smallmouth ever. What was it, a 4.8 or a 4.9? It was a tank for his first smallmouth ever, so that was really cool. And we caught a ton of fish last year, and he is back up here chasing his personal best smallmouth bass. So hopefully this is the trip that he can land a 5.5 or possibly a 6-pound smallmouth bass out here on Lake St. Clair. So hopefully we can get it done. He's gonna be here for like 3 days, and we're gonna be out here from sunrise to sunset. So we're gonna get it done. We're gonna start fishing, and hopefully we can get on a couple fish today, guys. As we were just rolling up to the first spot of the day, I'm starting off with this Biospawn Exo Swim, the electric shad, and it's the 4-inch swim bait. I've done really good lately this year on this swim bait and caught a ton of fish last year on this one. But basically what you're doing, you're just casting out. We're just working these steel docks right now, wherever there's any steel walls, steel docks, steel poles or anything. That's where you want to be this time of year. Any structure, those fish are just going to be hanging around the structure where all the bait fish are. So we're imitating bait fish. Marshall's throwing a swim bait. He's got the Rage swimmer on, and I'm throwing this Biospawn one. So we're gonna probably throw around a bunch of different color swim baits today, tubes, crankbaits, jerk baits. Try to figure out what these fish want, but the water temperature is pretty high today. It's 65 degrees, and we're fishing anywhere from 8 to 10 foot of water. So it should be a pretty fun day. Hopefully we can find him. Marshall just got up here. He's gonna be up here for 3 days, so hopefully we can get him on his new personal best smallmouth bass. But fish on, guys. First fish of the day. We are just getting out here on the legendary Lake St. Clair. I'm starting off throwing a swim bait, the Biospawn Exo Swim, the electric shad. I've done really good on this color all year long. I've been throwing it a lot lately, but first couple casts, we just rolled up to the first spot too. Probably only made like 10 or 15 casts. Really nice fish, probably 2-pounder, 2.5 pounder, little chunky one. Gonna put him back, hopefully find that 5.5, 6-pounder today. That'd be awesome.
First smallmouth of the trip. I'm not even mad. Beautiful little fish though. Swim bait gets it done every time. So I guess we're gonna keep working this wall with swim baits. Hopefully we'll get a giant.
All right, guys, we just moved into some shallow water. I'm only in like 3 foot of water. I was coming to check if they're on beds yet. It's still a little bit early, I think. The water temperature is like 67 degrees. But I got one on the tube jig. I just tied it on. And first couple casts with the tube jig, we're just working all these rocky areas right now, shallow water. Maybe it's a good sign. Maybe they're gonna start moving up. This warm weather, I think, it's been like in the 70s, 80s all week, so I really think they're gonna move up either this week or next week. Pretty nice one.
Shit, I think I started with that. There's a small one and there's a bigger one, like they're smaller.
Yeah. Fish on. It's a rock bass. What the heck? That's a tank. Yeah.
Maybe it was rock bass and it wasn't a... That's crazy, dude.
That's funny. We just moved spots, guys. We're moving around the lake a lot today. We probably went over 40 miles in the boat today or something.
Yeah.
We're definitely moving around a lot trying to locate these fish. We're in some really, really shallow water right now, seeing if they're on beds. They're usually on beds this time of year, but the smallmouth are sort of behind this year because all this cold weather. There's one right there. I can see one. See it? Yeah.
Maybe your dad was right. Just call the man and you're automatically start. There's a good fish.
Oh yeah, 2 of them. Grab the drop shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get it in front of them.
Now the little one's right here. I'm getting hung up.
He sees it. He's got him. I told you. Oh!
What a good one, too.
That was a good one. They love drop shot. Even if they can see you, they'll still hit the drop shot. I don't know why.
He turned on my
Dang, that was a good one.
Yeah.
What was that? Something just busted on the surface right there. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Well, there he is. They're chasing bait fish.
Slaying rock bass, man. Bass king. Oh, I forgot to spin it.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna.
Oh, my God. They're in the tube up though.
Yeah, they are. I like throwing on. Is that you? Fish on. And there's a bunch of largemouth in here, guys. We're catching a bunch of largemouth, couple smallmouth, rock bass. Catching them all today. We just seen a couple perch.
There was a bunch of rock bass following it, and the largemouth got me. They're like right over here. Freaking sweet.
Got him.
Oh,
Largemouth.
I knew it was
Nice.
bass. Look, 3 or 4 big ones down there. 3 or 4 big ones. Bro, this is so much more fun than just passing out in the middle.
Yeah, it is.
Doubles.
Fish.
Doubles. Don't let me.
Oh.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's a smallmouth. Oh, he got off.
Bro.
Dang it.
This is so much more fun. All right.
Fish. Largemouth, I think. On the drop shot, guys. We're just fishing this shallow water. It's crazy.
People behind us are gonna be like,
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just throwing this little drop shot. We're working anywhere from like probably 3 to 5 foot. But little guy. Still, it's super fun getting out here catching them.
Oh, flip. There we go.
Nice.
That's what I've been looking for right there. Shallow water. Finally, like, we've been struggling. Been fishing all day, catching dinks. Probably about a 2.5, pushing 3, don't you think?
Yeah.
It's a good smallmouth. Awesome. Yeah, he hit pretty hard too, so maybe we finally found the pattern. Me and Dylan have we've been putting in some work. We've been out here probably 4 or 5 hours at least, and this is the best one of the day, so we're gonna snap a couple pictures real quick and get them back in the water. Oh, so pretty. All right, we're only gonna get bigger from here. Let's freaking go. I don't need a new tube. These things are destroyed.
rock bass.
All right, if my TikTok doesn't work, hold on to that.
Yeah.
Just in case.
And there's just like random deep holes right here. I got one.
There you go.
Yeah, smallie. Oh yeah. Smallie on. Pretty nice one, guys. Well, guys, we are working shallow water right now. We've been around the lake. We've been pretty much everywhere on the lake. We went all the way to the Detroit River. And we've been trying to locate these smallmouth bass, but we actually are way up north right now in some bays and working super shallow water. We figured maybe these fish are starting to move shallow and starting to spawn and move to their bed. So I'm throwing a drop shot right now. And we're working anywhere from like 3 to 5 foot or shallower. And there's a ton of fish in here. We've been catching rock bass, largemouth bass, and smallmouth. So look at the tail on that one too. It's sort of like missing the bottom part of it.
You think it's like fanning?
Yeah, I don't even know. On his bed or something.
Yeah.
But pretty nice one, guys. Really golden one too.
Yeah. Nice.
But gonna put him back.
Should I try to boat flip him?
Grab. Oh! Oh!
Bro, I told you I saw the giant dark spot come out of that bush. What a monster, man. Like, that's a 4.
That's 4 all day.
What a giant, dude.
That was sweet.
Oh my goodness.
That's a tank.
I basically sight fished that one, dude. That was awesome. What a monster, man. Hopefully nobody saw that secret spot. What a giant. We need to get some photos of this one. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a couple like dark spots, and it's just like a little dark weed bush. And I threw in and I saw a fish circling the weed bush, and I threw in there a second time, and he just came in and crushed that swim bait. And I basically just had to boat flip him because by the time he hit, he was right there at the boat. But what a giant, man. Beautiful smallmouth. I love it. The first 4-pounder of the trip, no doubt. Awesome. Awesome. There's a few more dark blobs over here, so I think we're going to try that same method again. Okay. She's one of them slow takeoffs. Okay. I think that's a smaller out there. I think it's a good one.
Oh really? Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks. You guys catching them pretty good?
Yeah, we're whacking you.
Sweet.
Alright guys, just worked this smallmouth off a bed right here with the old drop shot. So biggest smallmouth I've ever got on a drop shot. Pretty thing. It looks like got something on it right there. Hopefully nobody snagged it or anything, but we're gonna hurry up and get a picture of this and a release. So yeah, like maybe we can just so what we did, me and Dylan were over here. If you guys can see, there's like a bazillion boats around us, and we're sitting here cruising through here, and then all of a sudden I see a giant one on the bed, and I'm like, put the power poles down. He gives me a drop shot, and I probably threw in there maybe 10 times. He probably a 4-pounder, and hopefully it just gets bigger from that. All I got to do is beat a 4.5, and I have my new PB. So
Good one.
we're getting close. Let's